And many families will spend a lot of time together. And while the sense of togetherness can bring relatives closer, it can also sometimes lead to conflicts, especially among siblings. Christina Carter joins us this morning to talk about what parents can do to handle those sibling squabbles. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
So good. Yeah, sibling squabbles.
Yes.
That's tough. Are we talking about kid siblings or adult siblings?
I guess you can refer to both. Mostly it's the younger ones because they need more of our guidance.
The adults should know better by now. But yeah, those younger ones, they need our guidance. It can be stressful during the holidays, and the kids pick up on that.
Yep.
So what can we do to kind of mitigate these fights?
Yes, so what typically happens is, as parents, we react. So we will shout when we see our kids fighting. We will punish, we will threaten, we will try to do our best as quickly as possible to shut it down.
Yep, I have done all those things.
Yes, but what typically happens is that leads to, not only are we so frustrated and exhausted and defeated, we're constantly playing referee and judge. And that just brings the morale in the house down. And we can't enjoy the holidays. And in the meantime, we are wearing away at our relationship with our kids. And it is very difficult for us to enjoy our time. And our kids are not learning those skills of problem solving and social skills and communication because we are just jumping in there and putting out the fires and trying to just fix it as quickly as possible.
So are you suggesting maybe we let them fight it out, if you will? Not physically, obviously, but maybe let them come to their own sort of agreements?
So what happens is they actually start to, we train them to start to come to us for every little thing when we jump in like that.
Yep.
And it just does a disservice to everybody. So we want to guide them in the process of problem solving. So one thing you can do is just simply observe. Instead of jumping in and using the threats or I'm gonna give you a timeout if you don't work this out, or I'm gonna separate you two. We all try to separate.
I'm going to take away the toy.
Take it away.
Y'all can't figure out how to make this work. I'm taking it away and nobody gets it.
That's it. Taking it away, trying to separate them is almost impossible. It's so hard. They want to play together. You know, that's kind of unrealistic sometimes. So we want to just sit back and observe and just say, what is happening here very neutrally. Do not jump in and jump to conclusions. Just observe. The Legos are on the floor. The paper's torn in half. Johnny's chasing Susie. Just observe. Something else you can do that's very helpful is to just validate your kid's experience in the squabble. That does seem frustrating. I would be angry too. Just a little acknowledgement. When kids feel acknowledged, their defense is lower and they're able to then move towards problem solving a little bit better.
Think more rationally because they feel like somebody understood how they felt, and then they can kind of move on from there.
That's it. And then the third thing really would be just to help them creatively problem solve. I'm curious how you guys are going to work this out. What is a solution here? What can we do to figure out how to work together?
What age can you start doing that?
I would say probably as early as adjusting your language as early as 3 or 4.
Okay.
And your involvement is going to be more heavy when they're younger, but as they get older, you can kind of back off, maybe give a suggestion or two. But you want to practice with them and then celebrate when you see them actually working it out.
Yeah, no, those are great tips. I know with my triplets, there's squabbles all the time over toys, but when I tell them, like, hey, you have to ask nicely and then be patient, and then so they go through the, oh yes, can I please have this? And as soon as the other triplets hear, can I please have this? They love to be the one sharing.
That's it.
So then you celebrate, oh, you did a good job sharing, you did a good job asking. And while I tell them they have to be patient, they usually don't have to be patient for long if everybody's motivated to make it work.
It's true, just that one little shift can kind of set the tone for everybody else.
All right, Christina, thank you so much. Really appreciate the good tips.
You're welcome.
All right.